So I want you to take a moment and think about your person that you chose to celebrate Black History Month and what words or imagery comes to mind. And take a moment maybe to sketch and record your thoughts about your person. So anything that comes into mind as far as symbols, imagery, words to describe them, jot them down. And we're going to be using this today as a way to brainstorm and apply imagery into our current work. So today, our objective is I will be able to show what I learned about collage by creating my own digital collage artwork. So last week, we learned how to erase the background of an image, as well as insert an image into a layer and to create new layers. So this week, you are building on those skills by repeating that and adding more images into your layers and erasing or editing them in any way. So for this week's assignment, again, it's not due until February 8th, I believe. You're going to make your collage using a variety of visual elements or symbols that represent your person. And you are going to be able to use Pixlr to do that. So if I go here, and we talked about displaying, what to display in a collage. So in the past, we learned about layering and pattern and repetition and how that can elevate your artwork. So if we go into Photo Editor, I have a couple things here. I was working on Michelle Obama. I have a couple things that I started to play with Uzo. So when I thought about her, I immediately thought about her patterns that she uses in her artwork. So I searched a couple patterns that I liked and then kind of played around with putting them in there. So each layer has a pattern in it. So this, if I click on this, I can actually go in and I can play around and move this however I want. You'll notice that I created a flower image. I can go back and this is actually a pretty cool thing. You can keep it. So if I want to bring back that flower image, I'll just go to my tools for cutting, the cutout tool. But this time I'll say keep. So if I create a square, that image comes back and it fills in. So using kind of those same tools, the erasing tools, you can use drawing tools and kind of play around. But really, I want you to focus on adding those visual elements that kind of will help people understand who your person is, maybe give some insight about them in particular. Now, does this tell you exactly that she's an artist? No, but it does reference it, and it's okay if it's abstract like that. Let's save this. I'm going to go back. So for future use, what we're going to do next, I just put this slide in here so you know kind of what's to be expected. So last week, we put our picture of a person in. So you should have a person already in your file. This week, you're going to add visual elements that reference them. So I've got a couple patterns and I'm still playing around with this. Next week, you're going to place your person's name in here. And then next week, you're also going to have a blurb with links to learn more. So I just found some text on her and I copied and pasted. So I didn't write it necessarily myself. I just copied and pasted some important information. And then I wrote about her Instagram account as well as her website, and I linked those to there. So this will be used for a larger project for Black History Month. If you have any questions, again, you can see me during office hours. I am available. I look forward to seeing your work.